Today I'm going to talk about MultiPick's two new picks. They were designed by Locknoob, and this is one of them. Let's see. Focus on that. This one's called the Abona, and you can see it has a serial number and date of manufacturer, and the MultiPick logo, and designed by Locknoob. It has their etching on the back. Here's the tip. Looks very similar to a Bogota, but if you look closely, you can see the difference. The peaks are at different heights, and the valleys are different slopes to them. Now the tool itself is precision made, the only way MultiPick makes them. They're ready to use right out of the package. They've been tumbled nicely, absolutely no sharp edges anywhere. Just very, very nice. And here's the other one. It's called the Monolith. Serial number and date of manufacture as well. Designed by Locknoob. Same quality manufacturer. The tip looks very similar to a snake or a twin peak. See here. There. But the peaks aren't evenly on the same height, basically. So high in the back and the lower in the front, and the valley slopes at a different angle. Now what we're going to do, what I'm going to try to do here, is rake some locks and see how well they do. I'll try and use each pick on the same lock and see how well each one does on them. And let's start with this master. This is a 530. And we'll use bottom of the keyway. And I'll start with the Abona. There's two things that don't like too much about these two picks. And I'll go over them at the end, but they're very minor. Okay, so the Abona opened that up, and now we'll try the Monolith. See if that will open them. Worked well on both of them. Now we'll go to a laminated, looks like about a 40 millimeter laminated padlock. 1 3/4 inches. Has now a keyway made in China. And let's give it a try. I think I'll use top of the keyway, one of these Chris Capoon tensioners. with the monith first. Give it a couple more seconds, then we'll move on to the Bona. See if this is a better match. Now the picks don't open up all type locks. May be difficult with security pins in them. Try bottom of the keyway, see if that does any better. And if not, we'll move on to another lock. And I can tell it's not going to work that way because one of the things I was going to mention at the end, but I'll go ahead and mention it now, is that the peaks of these are very sharp. And they tend to get caught up in the pins and making it more difficult to rake. They get stuck. Try this one more time. Okay, that one doesn't seem to open. We'll move on to another master. This is a master 140. And we'll try the monith on this one. The 140 does have, I think, security pins in them, maybe one. There we go. We got that. And now we'll try thumb turn. And this is a 5-pinner. See how this works. And now we'll give the monith a chance. There. So I got that out of frame, I think. Try it again. Yeah, I just popped that one right open. Now we'll go to this Master M40 2.5-inch disc. And let's see. Try this. And with the monith. That was the Abona, by the way. Here's the Monith. See how that will work. Maybe I'll try a different tensioner here. Go back to the Abona. There we go. Oh, I got that one. Okay. Now we'll go to another foreign lock. This is called the Nog, K-N-O-G. I don't know whether it's a Chinese lock or a German lock. I can't remember. So let's try bottom of the keyway. Try the Abona first. Seems rather tight. Let's try top of the keyway. That. I think it slipped. Have to excuse my voice. I have sinuses and I'm very, very hoarse. And I sound like Clint Eastwood with a bad cold most of the time. There we go. Let it pop. Now we'll try the Monith. See how well that does. If I can keep the tension wrench in. It unlocked, but it slipped down. There. And lastly, I have this Master 532. And we'll try bottom of the keyway. And we'll try both picks on this. I believe this has security pins in it, at least maybe spools. Monith. There we have it. Okay. One of these I didn't open. That was this one. Let me try it again. There, got it. So we were able to get all 5. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, actually 7 locks. And got them open with the 2 MultiPick picks by Locknoob, the Abona, and the Monith. So I do recommend these if you are into raking. They seem to work pretty well on a variety of type of locks. Now, like 2 things that I don't like about them, mentioned one earlier, are these sharp peaks on here. They tend to catch the key pins. It makes it hard to rake. The other thing is, this may be just for me, but when holding these things and raking them, it wears on this finger right here, pretty much, even though these are fairly thick sandwich picks. If you have that kind of problem, I would recommend, a sleeve to go over here. If you don't have that, maybe you can get some shrink wrap to go over there, like that. Heat it and shrink it down, and maybe more comfortable for you to pick with. But it's a shame to cover up all these beautiful etchings, though. So I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something, and saw how these 2 new MultiPick by Locknoob actually work. And hopefully, if you're into raking, you may want to look into these. So talk to you soon.